Christian Louboutin shoes are famous for their red soles, and they've become the most recognizable shoe in Chicago C-suites. The French brand, which celebrated its 20-year anniversary with several department store events in Chicago this month, has become a symbol of power as well as fashion sense for the city's professional women. Amy Rule wore them to her husband Rahm Emanuel's inauguration. Johnson Publishing CEO Desiree Rogers and Exelon executive Ruth Ann Gillis have both been reported to wear Christian Louboutins. For many women, shoes are the focal point of a look, and Louboutin's assertive soles and feminine silhouettes introduced elegance into the corporate wardrobe, a reaction against the androgynous design aesthetic established by Yves Saint Laurent's Le Smoking tuxedo for women.
In the 80s, you saw like big shoulder pads and those suits and a very different approach to women's dress in the business world.
Melissa Gamble is a fashion studies lecturer at Columbia College, Chicago. She says Louboutin's ability to balance power with femininity is the source of his staying power for Chicago executives.
It's that, I am a woman in a position of power, but I'm still a woman and I'm still feminine, and I can show and wear great style and still be in the boardroom.
The majority of Christian Louboutin shoes retail between $600 and $2,000, prices that are consistent with other luxury brands. But early support from successful American designers like Diane von Furstenberg gave Louboutin exposure that set him apart for the business world. Gamble says the understated classic styles and quality are what popularized the shoe in Chicago a decade ago. Christian Louboutin's COO says the company's e-commerce business from Chicago ranks third in the United States after New York and Los Angeles. Chicago is also one of Neiman Marcus's top 3 Louboutin strongholds in the United States.
They want to know what something is made of, how it is made, the construction. That means a lot to the women here.
The general manager of Neiman Marcus Michigan Avenue says women in Chicago are quick to support luxury brands. But in a walking city, Christian Louboutin also satisfies a practical side.
When you have a platform on a shoe, it makes it much more comfortable, and he put the platform on the pump.
A comfortable pitch while still giving the illusion of height and elongating the leg.
The profile of the shoe is often very well proportioned, and my whole life is about proportion and scale and architecture.
Suzanne Lovell, the founder of a Chicago architectural interior design firm, says Louboutin's mastery of scale, craftsmanship, and aesthetic appeals to her.
In a way, it's a tongue-in-cheek piece of flash.
Flash that remains appropriate, regardless of a woman's age or body type. The brand has garnered an unusual amount of prestige and popularity in Chicago's boardrooms, conveying power in a feminine way that no other brand has rivaled. Reporting for Crain's Chicago Business, I'm Jackie Bender.